What's up? It's your boy Will King here from the Say It podcast. I am going to be your host for tonight. My partner Nikki J is not here tonight, but we still going to attack this bad boy like we always do. Welcome to the Say It podcast. If this is your first time, welcome to the family. If you like this video that we're shooting today, please like and subscribe today. Now, the Say It podcast is exactly what the title means. Say it. Whatever on your mind, say it. You know, we're not here to judge anybody. We're not here to ridicule anybody. If you become a person who gets the luxury of being on our show and being interviewed, you can say what you want, right? But just know that what you say will be challenged if it need to be challenged. Because we always going to fact check your ass every time you come up on here, or if you call in, or if you comment below. We're going to fact check you always and every day. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate you guys focusing in, coming in, and spending your time with us today, with me today. But before we get things jumping off, I like to take this time and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do local businesses, and we're gonna shout out local businesses. All right, that young entrepreneur spirit. We're gonna give you love always here at the Say It podcast. So today we're gonna focus in on Sadie's. Sadie's Western New York relish. If you ain't have this relish, man, this relish is fantastic. I mean, it got all types of flavor, natural ingredients, and she made this recipe by herself. It is so fantastic. And you can buy this product at stores around here in Western New York. You can go to a board. I'm going to get this right. A board above. That is out in West Seneca. Her Kitchen. That's in Buffalo. Modern Mercantile, that's in Medina. Niagara Produce, that's in Lockport. We got the Source Market, that's also in Medina, New York. And the Deli, pardon my friend, Deli, that's in East Aurora. And if you want to log into our website at sadiesfoods.com, you'll be able to order there too. And when I tell you, you guys will not be mad about this purchase. It's such a good product. I had it pretty much on everything, but I really enjoyed this product on my egg whites. The flavor, you can get this mild, you can get it hot. But I got the mild right here, but the hot is, bro, the hot, I'm telling you, I put this on my egg whites, game changer. And this is for everybody who's in the fitness world that try to find like a condiment that's good, that add flavor, and it's not bad for you. This right here is what you want to do. So please check that out. Shout out to Sadie's, and shout out to everybody who's out there with the entrepreneur spirit. If you got a product and you pushing it out there, give us a call. Hit us up. We'll be glad to support y'all. All right. So let's get this thing popping. I got my drink here tonight. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's just jump right into the deep end. All right. We're gonna talk about this Kyrie Irving situation that's going on in the media. And you know what? My perspective is this. Kyrie Irving saw a movie on Amazon Prime. All right. He posted the link and posted a picture or something along those lines onto his social media platform and just got attacked by the media, saying that he's anti-Semitist, he's racially motivated, and he disrespected the Jewish community. So he got on to a platform. He got on his interview at NBA, and they asked him, "Hey, why don't you apologize?" And he did apologize. But he just didn't apologize the way they wanted him to apologize. They wanted to tell this man how to apologize, right? And what he said was like, okay, I posted it. I take responsibilities. And if I hurt anybody for posting that, I'm truly sorry. But at the same time, I'm also not going to be that person to kind of be like, everything in this thing that I post is not true. I'm just a young black man focused, and I am comfortable where I'm at, and I know who I am, right? And I feel like they didn't like that. They didn't like the way he did. They didn't like the fact that he didn't say, "Sorry, boss, I didn't mean to hurt you. It never happens again." Right? That's what I'm getting. They didn't want him. They didn't like the way he said it. He stood up there like a strong, young professional who made a mistake apologized, but yet he stood firm on his morals. And the funny thing about it, the owner of the Brooklyn Nets, in order for Kyrie to come back, he made like a grocery list of things for Kyrie to do before he comes back. And let's just walk through it. They wanted him to apologize the way they want him to apologize and condemn the film. Then at the same time, make him donate $500,000 to an anti-hate cause. Then have this man take a sensitivity training, complete an anti-Semitism training as well. What? Now that really pisses me off because the fact that our former president, who has a I can't even a list of things that he said inappropriate that could be taken against the black community could be taken against the people with disabilities. They didn't even make that man apologize. He didn't apologize. He also didn't apologize with the Charleston thing where you had the neo-Nazi people walking down the streets with freaking tiki torches saying you will not replace us. Rather him saying, I do not side with people like that. I do not side with hate. You know what he said? There was good people on both sides. I'm sorry, I'm jumping the gun. He said that when the young lady also got killed, got ran over. Like what is like and then we can't hold our president who holds the highest office in our land, leader of the free world, we can't get him to say, sorry, we didn't come down on him like that. But yet this young black man posted a picture and a link that he did not direct, he did not film, he did not write the words. He posted a link, a picture of a movie that is on Amazon Prime, which is who is on with Bezos' platform. Let's just say that Bezos' platform, which he's not getting no scrutiny, he's not getting attacked, but this man who just actually helped Bezos out, he was promoting his product, getting him sales. He's the one that they're going to attack. And then they want him to do a list of things that we didn't even hold our former president accountable for. That is beside me. That's crazy. That's just the beginning. But then let's go a little deeper. So then we're going to talk about the black community. Now, mind you, all these things right here, they find the man, he lost 5 games, he can't play. This right here, to me, proves Kanye's speech when he said that the Jewish people run things. They have the power to delete you off everything. Like, look at this. They took his money, economical power. They took his job, basically. Said, you can't come back to this job until you do what we say. Right? And then he lost deals. I mean, just the way this is carrying out, it is just further solidifying Kanye's craziness. And then you got to think about, is Kanye really crazy? Is he really crazy? Because we're looking at what they're doing to Kyrie. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of power. Where you can tell a man, a minority man, a black man, before you even get back, I'm going to cut off your balls. I'm going to take your masculinity away. And then once you change your name to Toby, you will be allowed to come back on to our platform, to our team, and dribble the ball and shut your mouth. Shut your mouth and dribble. Basically what they're saying. So that is in itself, it bothers the shit out of me. But even worse than that is this is the opportunity for the black community to band together and say enough is enough. Yes, we don't side with hate talk, whether it's black, whether it's white, whether you're Jewish, whether you're Puerto Rican, Indian, Mexican. We don't side with that. But at the same time, what you're not going to do is demasculate our men. You're not going to do that. But we don't know how to band together and make a real substantial hit or effect on these people that's in power. Like right now, I bet you there's some idiot saying, "Hey, let's get together and we're gonna march." What does marching do besides give you bad knees? Like, how much marching do we have to do? They were marching back in 1965 or even further than that with Martin Luther King. Where did that get us? It does nothing. It serves no purpose. What it does is it's good footage for historical facts, right? It's good for the Congress Library. It's good for that stuff and documentaries that may be on TV, but it does nothing for us. It's just a show. It has no substance. It loses its substance. So what we need to do is understand this: that the type of power that we have as the black community, economical power, is far stronger than what we really realize. The other people outside of our culture know how much power we really have. Just think about this. In the black community, you have Koreans, you have people of Arab descent putting their business in our community and living well off our money. Now, we're poor, right? We're the poverty stricken people, but yet we have enough economical finances to put these people's families, their kids, through school while we are struggling putting our kids through school. Does it make sense? No, it doesn't make any type of freaking sense. When will we take the chance? When will we say, "Hey, you guys do that to us, we're going to stop spending money with you"? Adidas, you drop Kanye, cool. That's fine. We not spending money with you. Nike, we not spending money with you. Right? We not spending. If what you do is not benefiting us, then we're not going to support you in any way. But here's the problem. We're talking about years and years and years of training the mindset of the black community that we are nothing but consumers. Uneducated consumers who grasp at straws, who want to be elevated in society and is taught and is trained that if in order for you to get to that social status that you want, you got to buy some expensive things. Things that cost a lot, but as soon as you put it on or drive it off, it loses its value. But that's okay. It's okay for you to spend $400 to $700 on that belt buckle and on that belt, wear some $15 jeans, tuck in a $7 t-shirt just so you can expose and show everybody, "Hey, look what I did. I spent money. I spent $500 on this belt." Not to, but my son, he can't play sports because I couldn't pay for that bill. Or my wife of my kid, the mother of my kids, she's struggling. But yo, look at me, my joints tucked in. I am somebody. You freaking idiots. Absolute idiots. Like, when will we understand that we need to get educated and get financial literacy in order for us to break the chain? Not physical chains. Nobody's whooping us right now. Yes, is the system set up to keep us down? Yes, but it's not as strong as it was before. You hear me? We have the chance and the power to start building a new nation, a nation within a nation if we were, and this is for the black community, if we was to focus, right, get together, create a great plan, a plan that we can stick with and be consistent, we can save this country and we can save the world. Why do I feel like that? Because think about this. 400 years of slavery. We had in the 1960s, then Jim Crow came. We have hundreds of years of oppression. But if you look at today's world, there's nothing that we haven't influenced. There's nothing right. How is it that people that has been so oppressed, so beaten down, abused, beaten, lied to, stolen from, and still standing up and saying, "Wow, what you call society and civilizations, we still have all the influence. We tell you what is cool. We tell you who spend the most money, who has the economical power. We tell you. We have created an environment where people in the corporate world really, if they really want to make money, they have to cater to us, right? They have to cater to us because we're the ones spending the money more than any other culture, right? And we tell people this color right. Like right now, the whole African push right now, I love it. I love it. I feel it. I love that push, right? We need to realize the power and we need to have a leader. Now, this is another thing I'm going to say here. Excuse me. I can say this till I'm blue in the face. We can all have these conversations about what we should or could be doing. But one thing that has been done to us is that we don't have a substantial leader, a legitimate leader. We haven't had a leader since they killed Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and they also killed Bobby Kennedy. We haven't had a legit leader since then. And that's what I think we need. We need a legit leader, somebody that can take all what we have and say, "Hey, this is the plan, guys. Follow me." I mean, we thought we had that with Barack, but Barack was in the arena of politics, and we all know what that is. They automatically thought since he was a black president, he was just going to focus for black people, but he did not do that. He spent most of his time convincing white people that it's okay that I'm here. He had to make them feel comfortable in order for him to do his job as president. At the same time, while doing that, he also missed opportunities to help the black community more than what he did. I'm putting it out there. If you don't like it, fuck it. That's your shit. But I'm just saying what it is. It is what it is. I'm gonna say a podcast. You know what I mean? So I almost lost my train of thought. So in light of that, so we lost a leader, and we are in need of a real legit leader. But at the same time, we're in an era of social media where every idiot has a voice. Every hater has a voice. Outside influence who don't want us to excel as a people have millions of dollars and can create online social media marketing schemes to infiltrate and take away our mind. Like look at what they did with the Trump thing, right? I didn't like Trump like that. Okay, I'm just gonna say that I'm not a Trump supporter, but I do know this, that he was so outside the box and they didn't like him. They were able to infiltrate and start plugging campaign after campaign, social media memes, all this about this man and trying to destroy him. Right? So this is what I'm saying at the same time is that while we need a leader, there's going to be it's harder now than it was before because of social media and the internet and these trolls that are in here to distract us, right? Well, like a few years ago, Black Lives Matter, right? Black Lives Matter. Oh no. We'll start a campaign. All lives matter. We're arguing with these people. Black lives, no, all lives. Black lives, all lives. While we're bickering back and forth, the real criminals are working, laughing, saying, "All right, we're gonna make some profit off this shit." Right? Malcolm X, let's go back. Martin Luther King, he wasn't killed after he said the "I have a dream" speech. He wasn't killed because he was able to orchestrate black people getting voter rights. No, no. It was when he said, "Hey, black people, poor white people, you guys are the same." Oh no, the powers that be are like, "Oh no, we can't have this. This is ruining our plans." See, it's so much that we could cover, but we don't have enough time to cover it in this. But what I will say is this: we need to, as black people, to understand our power. We need to understand that we need to focus on education. We don't. We can't get mad at other races for not teaching our kids our history. What? What type of ignorant shit is that? Right? If you complaining about it like this, if I know this dude it don't mess with me, he's the op, right? I'm mad at him. We don't have a good relationship. But yeah, I want him, that man that don't like me, I want that man to teach my son how to be a man. What? I want that man that don't like me, that enemy, right? Quote unquote, my enemy to teach my son my history. I want him to tell my story. What do you think that story's gonna be like? Same concept. If we want to get our kids educated, we have to start building schools, our schools. We got to fill them with our teachers. We have to fill them with our teachers who are educated in the history that we want taught. That's the only way it's going to happen. I'm sorry. We can campaign and say, yeah, we will you the way you talk is all separatism. No, it's not separatism. Because in order for us to get together, and that's black, white, Puerto Ricans, and everything, in order for us to get together, we got to be on equal playing fields. Right? We got to be on equal playing fields. And unfortunately, at this time, black people are still in the era of learning about ourselves, finding our history that's been erased from us. Like we are at that point in history. All right. We are far beyond everybody else. Yes, we have economical power. Yes, we do. But that's only gonna go so far. We need education with that economical power, that money power. So all these rappers, can you imagine all the rappers if we had all the money they spent on excess cars, excess homes, excess jewelry, what we can really what we can really come up with and create and buy and build. How many schools could we have built? How many like outreach facilities could we build? Health, hospitals. Like how much could we have already accomplished now? But we can't do that because we've been trained to be ignorant consumers that believe that the more stuff we buy, the more up the ladder of the social acceptance we go. And that's just not what it is at all. Not even freaking close. So let me take a sip of this because I'm getting thirsty, you know what I mean? And listen, you guys listening out there, again, I'm rambling on. If you feel free to comment, you know what I mean? But I mean, this is just how I feel. This is just the realness. Um, I wish the best for everybody, right? I wish the best for everybody in this country right now because this country is at a point of no return, literally at the point of no return. All right, there's right now the elephant in the room is race, but at the same time we got to figure out. At the same time, we got to be well aware of who's pushing the race agenda and why are they trying to keep us distracted. Then on the other side, knowing that there is a lot of work that needs to be done, but it needs to be done by us, not nobody else. Right? That's the whole real that's the reality of the situation. So yeah, so you know what? I'm gonna cut it off like that, man. This is a little short rant, but I do want you guys to comment, like and subscribe to Say It Podcast because we're just getting started, man. This is what it's gonna be like. This is what it is, right? This is a platform where I'll have anybody on here. I don't give a shit if you are a KKK member. I don't care if you're a politician. I don't care if you're a nurse, a doctor, whatever the topic is going to be. If you got something to say, this is going to be the platform where you out there can come on here or call in and have a chance to speak your mind and not be judged, but you will get fact checked in this motherfucker. I promise you that. So that's all I gotta say today. I like to say shout out to Sadie's Relish and everybody out there. We out here. We love y'all. Thank you. We is out here. Love, peace, and hair grease. We out.